This one comes from Petty Revenge. And it has 60,000 upvotes.
Whoa.
60. Is this the top one?
I think so.
Yeah?
Yep.
Okay. So this is the very top one in the category. You want to try to take 9 inches off our property? We'll take 20 feet of yours. We have lived in our house for about 8 years in a rural neighborhood in Arizona. About a year ago, this dude from California bought the lot next to us and threw a fit about the stuff we had on the property line. We had put a single fence pole vaguely where the property line was. We hadn't had any sort of land survey done. It was supposed to just be a temporary marker that became a permanent marker. Dude was absolutely livid that we had vehicles parked, quote, on his property. The very tip of one of our cars was touching the established boundary. He threatened to have our vehicle towed, so we simply had an actual land survey done, and it turned out that the property line was a good 20 feet into his property. Homeboy should have just let sleeping dogs lie and not been an asshole about a few inches.
Damn.
I've seen a TikTok about this, actually. I don't know if it's this exact same story, but yeah, it was basically like the neighbor, they wanted to put a fence up.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
It was like the neighbor didn't like the fence and said that the fence was on their property line and to take it down.
Yes.
And then the neighbor just didn't put a fence back up, and then she could never let her dog out again because she didn't want to pay for a whole fence.
Yeah, because it ended up being she got like the survey done, and then she had most of their property.
Yeah, something like
Their
that.
property, I think it was like something ridiculous. Like her property line like went into their driveway or something.
No, from what I remember, it was the fence. The fence was on her property.
No, but I think the actual survey though said that like it was like a lot of like what they had been accumulating as their property was hers.
I don't know. Maybe
I'm pretty sure. It could
maybe we're reading two different stories. But
Maybe.
the story that I listened to was that the fence was on her property, and she said that she didn't like the fence. It's not her fence. It's their fence. Take the fence down off my property. And then when she did, they were just like, we're not going to put the fence back up. And then she had no fence for her dog. She had her backyard was open. She couldn't let her dog out anymore. And her dog ate and destroyed everything inside her house. That's what I remember. But
why care? Why care where the property line is?